That's fire. That's what I'm talking about.
What's for dinner?
Hey everyone, I'm Chef Z and welcome back to my channel, Chef Z Cooks, where today we are making a seriously delicious soup. We are making a creamy chicken soup. Now hear me out. This is not your average creamy chicken soup. As a matter of fact, I have added some of my favorite things to this soup and I seriously think it is out of this world. So I like to add a little bit of butternut squash or kamboka squash, which you guys also know as aoyama. It is one of my favorite things in life, so I had to add it to this soup. Of course, we're going to add some heavy cream, which by the way, when it comes to this soup, you can make it as creamy as you want. Now, my favorite part about this soup is actually the pasta that we're using because we are ditching the regular noodles, which by the way, you can totally use. But instead, I'm using some cheese stuffed tortellini and oh my goodness. It really takes the soup to the next level. Now, if you make this soup, I guarantee you it's going to be in heavy rotation, especially right now during the colder months where a bowl of warm chicken soup just hits every part of your being and it's just so comforting. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This creamy chicken soup is extremely easy to make. Now we're going to start off with 2 whole chicken breasts and then we're going to liberally season it with some kosher salt and black pepper. And you want to make sure to season both sides. Now in the past I have cut the chicken into really thick chunks so that it cooks a little bit faster, but I find that leaving the chicken breast whole actually gives you a much juicier end product and it cooks just about the same. So once we've seasoned the chicken breast with kosher salt and black pepper, we're just going to set that off to the side. And now we're going to prepare all of our fresh veggies. So you want to take a yellow onion or a white onion and you just want to dice it into small pieces. We're going to take some celery and we're going to do the same thing. And of course, we can't have some soup without some carrots. So I like to rinse them, peel the exterior, and then dice them up into small little chunks. And you want to do the same with your butternut squash unless you buy it already diced. We're now going to mince some garlic and we're going to set that off separately because we're actually going to saute the garlic a little bit later. And then in a large Dutch oven, you want to add some olive oil, do a little dance while the pot comes up to temperature, and then we're actually going to sear the chicken on both sides. Now keep in mind that we are not cooking the chicken all the way through. We're simply locking in that salt and pepper crust. So we're only going to brown the outside and this is only going to take a few minutes. Ideally, I pretty much sear it for about 3 minutes on each side. Then I take it out and set that off to the side. And now we're going to take some salted butter and then add that to the pan. And we're going to saute our onions, carrots, celery with a little bit of salt and pepper to help them sweat. Now, we are building so much flavor here and everything is so aromatic. It smells amazing. After we've sauteed the onions and the celery and the garlic for about 5 minutes, we're going to add the garlic. Only saute it for like about 2 minutes. We're going to add some chicken stock. We're going to add some water. I'm also going to add some better than bouillon in the chicken flavor because it really amps up that chicken flavor. And I'll link it down below for anyone who's interested. Once we've mixed everything until it's well combined, we're going to add the chicken back into the stock. And any juices that those chicken breasts let out, you want to add it right back in because it is so much flavor. Now hear me out. You want to take a parmesan rind and add it to the soup along with some bay leaves and some fresh rosemary. And when I tell you that these 3 things are going to add so much flavor to your soup, you're going to want to add a parmesan rind to every soup that you make. We're now going to let everything simmer for about 20 minutes. We're going to enjoy that fresh smell. And then we're going to very gently just take out the chicken breast and set that off to the side. Now, fun fact, you can actually make this soup ahead of time and then just leave the chicken and add it at the very end. Now, while the chicken is resting, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our diced butternut squash. Now, this takes no time to make depending on how large the chunks are. My chunks are on the smaller side. That means that they're really only going to take like 5 to 10 minutes to cook. So while the soup is still simmering, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shred our chicken. Now the chicken is so juicy and so tasty that I even like to steal a little bit and taste it. We're now going to add some cream to our soup, and you can make this soup as creamy as you like, so feel free to add some more. Now, tortellini takes no time to cook. In fact, you want to follow the directions on your packaging. The tortellini that I'm using only takes 3 minutes to cook, so you really want to add this at the very end once you're ready to eat. Of course, you want to taste test your soup and adjust for any seasoning. Mine just needed a little pinch of salt and pepper for good luck. I mixed everything until it's well combined. Now, this soup truly comes alive at the very end. I like to go in and I like to zest a lemon, and then I like to add the juice of half of a lemon. Now, because this soup is creamy, adding that fresh vibrancy of the lemon really amps up the flavor, and I feel like this soup just seriously comes alive. At the very end, we're going to add our shredded chicken. And by the way, you can completely turn the soup off at this point so that the tortellini doesn't overcook, because the soup is already so hot, it's gonna warm the chicken right back up. Of course, I like to add some more freshness, so I like to garnish it at the very end with some more fresh parsley, mix it in. I then like to let it rest for like 5 minutes before serving myself a nice giant bowl, where I then also like to add even more lemon, parsley, and Parmesan cheese. Now, I do hope that you guys have enjoyed today's recipe. If you have any questions, comment down below. And like always, you can find the full recipe on my website, chefzcooks.com. And until next time, I'm Chef Z y buen provecho. Okay, so this soup is done. It is so good. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to dig in. Now, I will be having this for dinner. And just so you know, sometimes when you reheat it, you do have to add a little bit of water, which is totally fine. Now, gotta get some chicken in there. Like I told you guys, the tortellini is hands down my favorite part. I love adding just a little bit more parsley at the end. And me personally, this little bit of lemon, it helps cut the cream, because between me and you, your girl is a little dairy challenged. And like I mentioned, you can definitely make this a little bit creamier if you want. Let's go ahead and taste that. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And you guys know I have so many recipes here on my channel, so be sure and subscribe and join the Chef Z family. Come back next week, we're gonna have an all new video. And you guys know the drill. Click right here, right here, right here for more recipes and more videos. I'm going to dig in because the tortellini, oh yeah, that's the business. So good. Butternut squash, yes. Perfect.